Alright, this is all the DVDs that I own. And of course I got some Star Trek, because I'm a Star Trek fan. And I got some Tales from the Crypt on VHS. And this is a copy of Stay Tuned that I own on tape. And now we're getting into the sitcoms. And of course, I'm not going to name everyone because you can see all the titles I own as I go down. And of course, I do like Three's Company. That's one of my favorite sitcoms that I own in my DVD library. And of course, I got Home Improvement, Golden Girls, which is a good show, Betty White, and of course the Goldbergs, which I'm looking forward to the 7th season. I didn't watch the 6th season, but I'm gonna order the 6th season on Amazon. Gotta pre-order that one. And of course, I got Tales from the Crypt. That's the only show that I don't do horror movies. I'm not a big fan of horror films, but I do TV shows on DVD. And of course, I got some Goosebumps, and this one where I have my finger on. This one's one of my favorite films, Matilda, and of course there's a whole bunch of them, and I got a whole bunch of Cheers, which are right over here. There's a whole bunch of In Living Color, Groundhog Day, Grease. This one right here that I'm showing everyone, this is my favorite band group. I've listened to this band group for a decade, since I was a sophomore in high school. ABBA. That's one of my favorite groups. I'm a very big fan of ABBA. And going down, and there's more over here. As I go down the line, right here, there's just tons of DVDs I own. And right up there, there's all my tapes that I own. All the VHS tapes, and of course there's tons of Star Trek up there. Just tons of Star Trek. I think I'm going to try to keep this short. So that's basically what I own. And there's more up here. There's just not enough space on my table, but there's more up here. But there's a lot of. I mean, Josh collects a lot of like right over here. These are like tons of video games. Those are all my Nintendo NES from 1985, and there's some of my Super Nintendo games, and of course I got the N64, which I have Star Wars Shadow of the Empire, and there's just tons of video games too that I own. And right over there's like all the Batman. I mean, there's like tons of Genesis games, Sega games, and stuff like that. I got a whole bunch of gaming consoles as well. And of course, this right here is the NES that I showed in the last vlog when I had the toys and gadgets on the desk. And these are like all of my books. There's just tons of books. I mean, there's more books out there, but we'll get into the books in a second. But Josh collects a lot of. This is basically in Josh's room. And of course, my babies are over there. There's all my stuffed animals that I own. And I see Pikachu. I'll bring the camera over to Pikachu. So that way you guys can see Pikachu. Pikachu, say hi. Say hi. Say hi to YouTube. Say hi to YouTube, everybody. Everybody, say hi to YouTube. I used to have a whole bunch of stuffed animals, but I'm starting my stuffed animal collection back up again. And so, but this is basically Josh's room. And then right over here, these are all my dress shirts. I wear tons of colored dress shirts, but I barely ever wear these guys. But I do like to wear these colored dress shirts and shirts. But this is my closet. I'm going to be moving out of this apartment. I'm going to be so glad. and I'll have a bigger place to spread my things out.